Mama dig down and put it on a finger.
Gun.
It's an important artifact. It belongs in a museum.
The EM-P5. In order to understand how to use the EM-P5, you must first learn where it comes from. Oh no, the Agonizer 9000. Pew 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 pew. Phew, thank God that's over. I think I see a legendary. Whoa. Wow, what a cool looking gun. This thing seems fucking awful. November 21st, 2019, the Mayhem 4 update, also known as the Malawan Takedown update. A lot of the gear in this was some of the best loot in the game when it came out. I mean, off the top of my head, you have the Redistributor, you have the Kibsworth, you have the Spiritual Driver Com, you also had the Moonfire, the Servbot Execute, which was great for debuffing enemies. Even the Good Juju was really fun. But the icing on the cake, the creme de la creme, the Crater's EM-P5.
Hey, what's going on guys? Jolts here, back with another item guide, and today we're going over the legendary Crater's EM-P5.
Look at the MP5.
Over the Crater's EM-P5.
The Crater's EM-P5.
This gun is actually insane.
A legendary weapon that takes some serious skill to master.
The EM-P5 is very good for mobbing, as you can run through enemies really quick, and it's also very good at killing enemies really quick.
The MP5 is very strong in most situations.
To use this gun at maximum efficiency, you need to channel your inner Call of Duty Sweatlord and bunny hop across the Borderlands.
But there was an issue. The devs that make the games that we love, they're just human and they make mistakes. And in that case, there was a mistake. You see, when you have to fight the Agonizer 9000 in story, afterwards you do kill Pain and Terror, which are the two people controlling the Agonizer 9000. These two are typically a one-time story kill, meaning you can't go back to them and farm them, similar to how Zarpedon was in the pre-sequel, or Jack in Borderlands 2. But Gearbox, they made a little bit of an oopsie, a little oopsie daisy if you will. They accidentally put the EM-P5 in their loot pool instead of the Agonizer 9000.
And you can also get it from Pain. Yeah, that one-time kill during the story. Now I have heard you can get it from Agonizer too, but after many kills and the community testing it too, nobody had a drop. Guys, I've been at this for over an hour. Could you imagine restarting your story if you don't get it and try it for one farm and then restart your story again? And yeah, this is ridiculous.
But apparently it was a bug. In today's hotfix, Gearbox addressed that there was an issue where Pain and Terror were not dropping the items when replaying the Agonizer 9000.
Yeah, only taking about a month to fix this. But ever since then, for EM-P5 truthers like myself, besides for a hotfix on March 5th, 2020, giving it an 80% increase to critical hit damage while airborne, not much has changed. Well, let's take it to the testing range. So this is the EM-P5. Its damage rises around the 20,000 mark. Its accuracy is going to be 82%. Handling is going to be around 60% with a reload time of 1.8. Its fire rate is 11.55 and its magazine has about 19 in it. The EM-P5 can roll a double variant in which its magazine will about double to 36. The red text reads "Dust off the beta EM-P5." The red text is a reference to the buggy EM-P5 from Counter-Strike 1.6 and Counter-Strike Condition 0. Now guys, I'm going to be real with you. I've personally never played Counter-Strike, so I have no idea what the fuck that means. I'm guessing it's like a bug with a weapon. I'm more of a Rainbow Six Siege guy myself. You know, I like to dabble with that Ash ACOG, get a little frisky with it, if you know what I mean. In order for the gun to drop, you do have to be a minimum of Mayhem 4, which is not that difficult because the ceiling for Mayhem 4 isn't that hard to get to. You can see it a little bit, you know, 93, 79, 100k. I ignore the red number because that's just consistent bonus damage. But if we go in the air, pause. Future EM-P5 is just here to say what the gun actually does because I realized I didn't. So it flat out gives a 20% movement boost, and on top of that, it gives increased accuracy while you're airborne and 80% increased crit damage. Back to the video. 170, you know, 171. And if we go in there, it's hard to make it out. I think I see 181, 172. That's roughly where you're gonna get it, because the crit damage is very strong while airborne. You know, 92k to 150k, that's crazy. So, if we pair this gun with an Infernal Wish, there we go. This is going to double our damage output, and especially on a Phalanx Doctrine build, a very, very, very good option. Now you're doubling your bullets and hitting up to 80k. Now, when you pair it with an anointment like you, Rad, you start to see some good damage. A lot of numbers. We like a lot of numbers. A lot of numbers. Good. Alright, here we are. So, on the little ratchets. Oop, if I can hit my shots. Very fun. Alright, so I like to use this with the accuracy 60% and crit damage 125%, because if you pair that with the 80% aerial crit damage, it does a lot of damage. And then when you use that with an executor, which gives you a lot of bonuses, but including accuracy and crit damage, it's just a laser beam of fire rate, crit damage, and just, you'll see. Let me get that barrier back up so I can get that extra crit bonus. That does not hit your shots. It's truly just a circle. But yeah, so this is the build. Just that barrier anoint I was talking about. The Revolter to help with fire rate. The Fish Slapper for that groundbreaker bonus. And then you got the Executor, which is good for fire rate, crit damage, accuracy. And then obviously you got your Pearl. This isn't even the best Pearl you could get. It's a level 65 one. And then these are the skills I use. Once again, very good gun. You know, I think the true beauty of it is that not that it excels against bosses or anything like that, but that you just get to run around and just zip people like that. Like, what other gun can you do that with? You know, it truly brings a new playstyle to the game with that movement speed bonus of 20% and then also the crit damage. It's gimmicky in the right way. You know, it's very well done. Ain't no stupid poop gun burger launcher. It's just a good, fun weapon. And these games are just about fun. Gearbox, please add the EM-P5 in Borderlands 4. I'll forever be in your debt.